Welcome, guys, to another episode of Ranger Dimension, where we talk Power Rangers every single week. And I know it's been a little while since I've made a video for the channel. I'm sorry, things have been a little crazy in my life as far as work, vehicles, whatever. We do have a lot to talk about. I have some unboxings to do for you guys and some other information about stuff that I've found. Most of the information I've found is through my buddy over at Toku Topics. Josh, follow him on Lightning PR and Ranger Key on Twitter. He has a lot of good stuff. But let's hop right into this video now. Apparently my buddy Josh has found a bunch of stuff for us. Again, I'm going to be posting pictures throughout the entire video of what's going on. So let's talk about it. So he released he released a bunch of images, let's be honest here, through Wednesday and Thursday night. So the first group of images that we've seen, the first one was the red Dino Fury Ranger. Now, this figure should be pretty cool. Dino Fury is still airing on Nickelodeon, and it's on Netflix as well. Pretty cool figure. I can't wait to see it. I'm hoping it comes with like his sword, maybe, I don't know what else it would come with, maybe Zeddo's head, maybe two of them, one with a normal head and one with like his antennae or whatever. They actually go backwards. That'd be a cool figure. I can't wait to see that. Let's get to the next one. The next one is going to be the pink Dino Fury Ranger. Now, Dino Fury has been revitalized in the Lightning Collection. We just had Riley. So we basically, once we have Shelby, we'll have the core 5. We already have Tyler, we have Chase, we have Riley, we have the Knight of Zedd, I forgot his name, the Gold Ranger there. We have those guys, so Shelby will help complete the core team, which would be cool. I'm sure she'll come with like the blaster that helps them morph and probably a sword or whatever, and probably a Shelby head. Dino Charge is one of my favorite seasons, so I'm really excited to see the core team finished out and to see them move forward and make more Dino Charge figures, because I know there's like 11 Rangers altogether. The next figure on this list is the Silver Wild Force Ranger. Now, Wild Force is the newest team that they're starting, and I guess by the time these figures start coming out, it'll be 2022, and I guess it is an anniversary for Wild Force. So there's going to be some Wild Force themes and some Dino themes, just bear with me. So the last photo that is seen is just basically a background shot of the Machine Empire. From my understanding, from what I've seen in the videos, it's going to be a villain from the Machine Empire. We're not sure who. I'm hoping King Mondo or someone from like the main family or whatever. I'm hoping it's not like a Cog single release, but you never know. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the second set of leaked images. Now this is another good wave in my opinion. The first one that we're going to look at is the Green Lost Galaxy Ranger. Now we already have Leo and Kai, Leo we have technically two figures of, one with the Quasar Saber and one where he has the Quasar Launcher, and then we have Kai, just the one Kai figure where he has the obviously the Quasar Saber and he has the Trans Dagger out in claw mode. Who knows what I forgot, Damon's his name? I believe it's Damon. What his figure will come with, I'm sure will come with the Quasar Saber. As far as any other accessories, I'm not sure, besides like probably like his head and some extra hands. That's going to be a really cool figure. The next figure that we're going to talk about is the Blue Wild Force Ranger. Max, he'll be the second Ranger. As far as these leaked images go, as far as we can tell, it's going to be the next set of waves. We're not sure like what order they're going to be in or whatever. But the next one's going to be the Blue Wild Force Ranger Max, which is pretty cool to match him up with Merrick, the Silver Wolf Wild Force Ranger, or whatever you want to call him, which is pretty cool. Wild Force is not one of the seasons that I really got into. I'm not particularly sure why. I might give it another shot at some point soon. But we got another Wild Force Ranger on the way, which is pretty cool. The next figure we're going to talk about is, apparently there's going to be another Mighty Morphin Black. We're not sure what variation I know Josh from Toku Topics, he's hoping it's with the Overdrive shield on it. Again, another season I watched that particular episode where, the 5 different Rangers showed up. I've tried watching Operation Overdrive, and it's just never caught my appeal for some weird reason. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. So the fourth figure of this set of leaked images, excuse me guys, sorry, my ankle is itchy, is the yellow Dino Thunder Ranger, which I'm pretty excited for because we already have Trent, we have the red Dino Thunder Ranger, and we have the blue. With the yellow Dino Thunder Ranger coming, it completes our core team, and the only other Ranger we're missing now would be Tommy. Kind of surprised they haven't done Tommy yet, but they're probably saving him. Obviously, they're saving him for last because he's the last Ranger of the team. But that's pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. I'm definitely excited to complete the core team. I got the other ones back there somewhere. Anyway, so the third set of leaked images, the first one is Dino, the blue Dino Charge Ranger Coda. I'm pretty excited for this particular figure because Coda was definitely one of my favorites in Dino Charge. I love this character. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name because I'm going to butcher it, but from what I've heard, he's a really cool dude. Definitely excited to see his figure come to life. Kind of deal. So the next figure that was leaked, you're going to see like a group as we're going. It's like a group shot kind of thing. I might throw in some single images. Is the green Dino Fury Ranger Izzy. I know a lot of people are excited for this particular figure. It's really cool that we're getting Dino Fury and that we're getting the Wild Force Rangers. I don't want to say the whole team, but a good chunk of the teams. But that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for it, and we'll see what happens with that. The next Ranger on the list, or in the images, is the Yellow Beast Morpher Ranger. Now, I know we've been waiting for this particular figure for quite some time. Beast Morphers was kind of like a hit or miss for me. It felt kind of off and weird kind of thing. It was a weird season. I'm not putting it down or whatever. It just wasn't for me, I guess you could say. And the final image is a group shot of some org villains. Now, I guess the code is for a Wild Force villain. We're just not sure who, if it's Master Org or one of the other ones. We're not sure yet. So moving on to the final set of images that Josh put out Wednesday. I believe it was Wednesday, he said. I could be wrong, don't quote me. It's of 3 Rangers with, if you look at the images, I don't know if my images have it, but it says plus, and it has like a vehicle emoji. We're not sure what vehicles are going to come with them. It's going to make sense as I tell you which Ranger. The first one up is the Red Wild Force Ranger. I'm really excited for this particular Ranger. I know a lot of people were questioning whether or not they were going to do the Red Wild Force Ranger because of certain events. I have a feeling they're going to do probably the cycle from Forever Red for obvious reasons. The next figure is the blue In Space Ranger. I think he's probably going to come with the gliders that they rode on, which would be pretty cool. And then a new figure for the line that we're going to be getting. It's for Time Force, which the only figure we have for Time Force is Wes at the moment. So the next one we're getting is Trip, the green Time Force Ranger, which I believe is probably going to be the Vector Cycles, I believe. Which is kind of weird because I've seen some Vector Cycles like on eBay and Amazon. They're cool looking vehicles. I'm actually trying to get myself a set at the moment, but that's neither here nor there. Now for Thursday's images, there was quite a bit. I know I forgot how long ago it was. I think it was like a few weeks or maybe a month ago. They released a picture of the Dragon Zord saying that the Dragon Zord is coming to the Lightning Collection. Now I know with the articulation and all that, it's going to be more expensive, obviously, than some of the other items like the figures or the helmets, depending on how the articulation is. There is another image of the Megazord. We don't know if they can combine or not, but the Megazord is also coming with, honestly coming with the Dragon Zord, but it is also coming to the Lightning Collection, which is pretty cool. I haven't had the original Megazord since the original one came out in like 93 or probably around like 94, 95 is when that came out, I think. I could be wrong. But I haven't had that original Megazord in like forever. There's a couple of like role-playing things. There's another figure which we're going to get to in a moment. So they are releasing the Power Sword for Mighty Morphin. From what I understand, this cosplaying item is going to cost quite a bit. We are not sure, so we're going to have to stay tuned on that one. I'll keep you guys posted as much as I can. So I guess we're going to be getting 2 helmets in 2022, I believe. The first one is kind of weird. I guess we're getting a Lord Zedd helmet. I'm not quite sure how they came up with that idea. I mean, it's kind of weird to have like Lord Zedd's head sitting on your shelf. It's kind of weird. What are we going to do next? Like a Rito? That's kind of not my thing. But then later on in 2022, I guess we're going to get another helmet. It's going to be a Lord Draken helmet. Now that's kind of cool. That's very, very cool. For me personally, I don't have any of the helmets as I'm running out of room on my bookshelf at the moment as it is. Kind of cool, but I don't think I'm going to be grabbing it. Not totally, I get my own place and I have more room for things. The last thing on the list that was talked about was there is another final figure. It's going to be Red Ecliptor. Now Ecliptor is set to come out in a double pack with Astronemo with another one of her hair things, and then I guess they're going to re-release him, but instead of being painted black with the green like lines or whatever, he's going to be painted red instead, which is pretty cool. I hate like buying doubles of figures, but that's neither here nor there. We'll just have to wait and see. So all those leaked images from Wednesday and Thursday, they're all pretty cool. I'm excited for all of them. I'm more excited for Wave, I think it's 10, or yeah, Wave 10, the one that has like Riley and all that. I'm excited for that one to come out. Moving on from that set of news, I do have some unboxings and some other things to discuss with you guys here. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you guys, I know this channel is Power Rangers, but I found this really cool figure at my local toy vault. I didn't pick him up because they wanted like $30 or whatever, and I was like, eh. I found him at my local Walmart for $15, and I'm like, $15, I'll save some money, and I decided to pick him up. But it is Batman Beyond. Pretty cool figure. The only thing I don't like is the face piece just kind of looks weird, but it's a cool figure. So I added him to the list. We're going to put him way over there. So, for those of you who have been on this channel for quite some time, you do know that I've been talking about... I'm sorry I keep leaning over this way. My, ankle is really itchy. I was outside with the kiddo earlier, and I think I got bit by a few mosquitoes. So it's kind of itchy. Anyway, so I know I've been saying that I want to get into some custom figures. I kind of got my first little taste of it a few weeks ago. I'm not able to get on YouTube Live quite yet, so I went on my Facebook and I bought this monster and I watched some videos on how to blackwash them. So I figured I'd give it a try. I bought the figure for like $14, $15. Really good price for the figure. I mean, I wasn't going to buy him at the regular price because he wasn't really one on my top list of things I really needed to buy, but I bought him anyway. And he came out really cool. I got him back in the box. Can't really see him, but is the pumpkin wrapper. If you notice on the box, he's a very bright orange. Anyone that has this figure knows that he's a very bright orange. That's pretty much how he looked like when I started. And that is the end result. If you want to see what I had done to him, if you don't have me on Facebook, feel free to add me and check it out. I do a lot of promoting on my Facebook, and I'm making an actual I don't want to say a fake Facebook, but it's going to be a Facebook that's going to be for this, pretty much, where if I want to do a live painting thing like I did with that, I can do that. Anyone that tunes into that, I'm just going to, add people that want to check it out. Yeah, I'm really getting into the whole painting thing. I'm pretty excited about it. I picked up another monster. I know in the earlier videos I said I wasn't going to pick up monsters, but I've kind of been on a monster kick as of late. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. So the next figure I want to show you guys, I'm going to be painting him up probably next weekend. I'm not too sure on when I'm going to be doing. I know where I'm going to be doing. It's going to be right here. But the next guy I picked up is King Sphinx. I'm going to kind of shine him in the light a little bit so you can kind of see him. The box is kind of but I'm pretty excited to paint this one. I know some people have had issues with getting the wings on him. I like the detail, but I kind of want to detail him some more, especially like in the face and whatnot, in the chest. But a really another cool figure. So we're going to put him right here. So I have two more figures. One's a pre-order and one is something I picked up at Toy Vault. I've been kind of wanting this other figure. The one that I bought at Toy Vault. I've been wanting it for quite some time. I've been trying to find the easiest, I don't want to say the cheapest way, but I wanted to get him for a good price. I ended up buying it at Toy Vault. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to have to do something real fast. For me personally, with figures, if I'm buying them online or if I'm in a store and I see them in store for a certain price, I like to personally to see if I can find it online cheaper before just buying it in the store. And I did some research. I'm gonna have to clean this up later, but online this set was going for like pretty close to $100. I wasn't really willing to do that, but I bought Lord Zedd and Rita, the wedding pack. I bought these guys at my local Toy Vault again for probably more than what I should have paid, but I mean, it's a cool set. I've been waiting to pick this up for a while now. I might try to paint up Lord Zedd's like vine thingies here, because on the back it shows them like blue. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but another cool double pack. We're gonna set that right there. I might move those around. The last and final thing I want to show you guys is my Cog Pre-Order. It came in the other day. I wasn't able to really like look at that. I haven't been able to look at them, period, to be honest with you. The only thing that I have seen is just kind of the box, because the day that they got to where I am, it was raining that day, and I just want to make sure that the box was okay. Luckily, there was plenty of packaging and whatnot in there, so I'm glad that the box, well, the Cog box is okay. But let's take a look at this, shall we? This is pretty cool. Now, see, the only thing, I know a lot of you guys have seen this box already. The only thing I don't really care for with this, I'll show you the back. The back's pretty cool. That you can't like see the figures themselves, I guess you could say. Like all you see is just obviously the front of the box. It would be cool if they put like a little like Velcro thing to kind of see it, which would be kind of cool, but that's okay. I feel like this is turning into like the villain shelf. I might have to rearrange that stuff. But anyway, yeah, there are my villains right down there. Another little bit of news is I talked to my buddy Corey finally. We straightened things out. He's been working on a lot of cool stuff. I should be hearing or getting my Pink Dow Ranger figure soon. We were talking about paint the other day, which is pretty cool. I did get this really cool drawer thing that holds all of my paints now, which is really, really cool. I might be moving some stuff around. I also ordered some more paints that my buddy Corey again had advised me to pick up. So I have those on the way. My buddy Brian, he lives kind of near Corey, is a buddy of his. He's another custom guy. Told me of some brushes I should look into. I also picked those up off of Amazon. I got those two on the way. I think the brushes should be here tomorrow, and the paint should be here, I think, like next week or whatever, which is fine. And then coming up soon, I'm going to be ordering some custom-made 3D helmets, and I'm going to see what I can do and hope for the best. I got a lot of cool feedback on the pumpkin wrapper that I did. I mean, it's not that difficult, but I mean, it's still got a lot of cool feedback. I'm still learning different things. Feel free to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that little notification bell. Leave a comment down below who you're most excited to see join the Lightning Collection. I will be leaving links to my Facebook, the new Facebook that I'm going to be making. I'll leave a link to the Facebook group that I have in the description. That way, if you want to join that, you definitely can. Because I want to be posting my buddy Corey's work. I got another buddy of mine that does fantastic work. I'm going to be posting my work once I get started with it. But, yeah, like I said, like this video, comment down below who you're most excited to see, subscribe, hit that little notification bell. If you want to talk to me, I'm easy to talk to. And I will see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great night.